Continuing on the control of chronic inflammation series, the second thing to avoid is white sugar. Today, this is a very well known fact. Everyone is aware that we should avoid white sugar, and many of you might have been avoiding it for a very long time. But are you sure you're using the right sugar substitutes? There are so many types and so many varieties of sugar. There's white sugar, and the general rule is any kind of white sugar, just avoid it. There's also an organic, sulfur-less white sugar variety available in the market. So, what happens is sulfur is used to remove impurities from sugar crystals in most of the sugar processing units. So, small amounts of sulfur is retained in the sugar crystals. And this, when consumed over a long period of time, leads to health issues like respiratory problems, allergy problems, wheezing, sneezing, etc. So, a sulfur-less sugar, although it does not contain sulfur, is still our refined sugar. Just avoid it. Next, brown sugars. If I asked you to choose between white sugar or brown, which one would you choose and why? I asked a few people around me, and this is what they said.
What would you prefer, white sugar or brown sugar?
Brown sugar,
Why?
because brown sugar good for health.
For me, I preferred brown sugar because mostly we're using it for cooking, making sweets. That's it.
I use brown sugar in my coffee. The reason why I choose brown sugar is I feel that's healthy for me.
Brown sugar is nothing but some molasses. And what is molasses? It is actually a thick substance which is obtained from refining the sugarcane or sugar beets into sugar. So it just changes the color of the sugar to a shade of brown. So there is not much of a difference between white or brown sugar. Now, third type of sugars available are the liquid sugars. The name is self-explanatory. Which are the best sugars to be consumed? The first one, dates or date sugar. Now, dates contain nutrients, fiber, antioxidants, potassium. They're in fact not just sugar, they are food in themselves. I have often seen diabetics eat dates with a very free hand. They say it's natural and it's been mentioned in the religious scriptures. Now, dates contain fiber, which helps your body to absorb carbs at a slower pace and therefore less chances of the blood sugar spiking after eating. Now, medically, we would say dates have a low glycemic index. When we talk about foods, glycemic index and glycemic load are two important concepts to understand. I have explained these in a super short video in the link above. So, the question, can people with diabetes have dates? Yes, but in moderation. Not more than one or two at a time in a day, and that too if you are someone whose blood sugars are very well controlled. The second one, honey. Now, most people might buy a jar of honey looking at the price or even the brand, but very few they tend to read the ingredients which are printed on it. Now, the deception starts during the manufacturing, where manufacturers they dilute the raw honey with plant-based syrups like high fructose corn syrup or beet syrup. Now, these manufacturers then chemically modify the sugars in these syrups to give the impression of real honey through processes. So, always look for raw honey from an authentic source. The third one, coconut sugar. This is derived from the coconut palm tree. And since coconut sugar is just dehydrated coconut sap, it's considered a raw food, meaning it retains all the rich antioxidants which are found in the original source. And antioxidants help fight aging. It also has many other health benefits, making the bones stronger, supporting the heart health. The glycemic index of coconut sugar is much better than refined sugar, meaning coconut sugar will not cause spiking of the blood sugars like the way refined sugars do. The fourth one, rock sugar or mishri. It is unrefined and not chemically treated. It contains fibers, antioxidants, minerals. It helps in digestion and helps to increase the hemoglobin level, meaning it is helpful in people with anemia. I have also seen mishri being used in cases of cough as a home remedy. The last one, jaggery or gur. There are different kinds available. There's sugarcane jaggery, there's coconut jaggery, there is palm jaggery. So which one is the healthiest? All these jaggery variants, they are rich in mineral and nutrient composition. But what differentiates their health quotient is the presence of the fructose and glucose. So sugarcane jaggery is made from unfiltered sugarcane juice, which makes it a not so healthy choice for Weight Watchers and for people with diabetes. Coconut jaggery, it is a great source of antioxidants and minerals like iron, folate and magnesium. It is considered to be a better and a healthier choice compared to the sugarcane jaggery. Lastly, the palm jaggery. It is not only packed with nutrients like iron, folate, potassium and calcium, it also has the lowest glycemic index, meaning it does not cause blood sugar spikes. Remember, Just because these sugars are better than the unrefined sugars, it does not mean that they can be consumed mindlessly. They are sugars after all. And there must be some truth when someone said, moderation is the key to lasting enjoyment.